I'd like to take a moment with you and share just a little bit about my book, The Rock and Roll Singer's Survival Manual. You know, that title, the first 6 words there, Rock and Roll Singer's Survival Manual, they were the first words I wrote when I sat down to create this thing. And some 25 years later now, I'm really proud of every other word that follows. This book is not really about rock singing, it's about the fundamentals of singing. And to be truthful with you, when it was first released, I was approached by the head of a vocal department in a music university, and he said he'd be proud to have this as his textbook about singing if I'd only take out the words rock and roll in the title. Now I reneged, which probably wasn't the best business move I've ever made, but I was really clear in the beginning that I wanted rock and roll in the title. So when I was younger, just learning to sing, every book I drew from was either classical or jazz. And I was resourceful enough to take the information out of that and apply it to what I wanted to sing. So I figured classical singers and jazz singers could be resourceful enough to take some info out of a rock and roll book. I was also just coming off of performing a lot, and so this information, especially the survival of the stage, was really what I wanted to focus on. Now there is a host of information. This book, it goes in depth about the voice. If you take a look inside, you'll see the book is divided into 4 sections, each essential for a singer's well-rounded knowledge. First section being environmental factors that affect the voice, like smoking, diet, working 9 to 5, your physical fitness in general. The second quarter is devoted to breathing. It's obviously essential to singing, but not only breathing and the exercises that come with it, but also about colds and things that can affect your breathing. Allergies, asthma, and stress. And the next quarter, the third quarter, is devoted to the mechanics or physiology of the voice. What's going on inside your larynx when we sing? And how about the physics of resonance and how can you enhance that? And the final quarter is devoted to right up here, where it all really counts, and the psychology that goes on behind singing. And as I say, I stand behind every word, except I got to be upfront with you and say that on page 194, I did write that once you record something, they can't fix the pitch of your voice in the mix. Oops. That, of course, now has changed, and you can. But what I was relating to in that chapter was that pitch is really symptomatic of lots of other things, lots of other physical issues going on. And that hasn't changed, but I'm going to stay out of the job of trying to predict the future now. So here it is. It's time tested, requires no batteries, and if you're worried about getting a paper cut, there is a Kindle version available on Amazon. $17.95, available stores everywhere and on my website, voicelesson.com.